Hello, ladies and gentlemen! So, we're not just putting this up on YouTube, this is also going to be on Instagram and Facebook, and that's literally all. So, A Quiet Place Part 2 is finally here! Woo! Yes, A Quiet Place Part 2 is finally out in theaters, because no more COVID pandemic, no more quarantine, movies are now out, we're all free, yeah. So, Quiet Place Part 2 leaves where we left off after the first A Quiet Place. I mean, I don't probably need to give you the whole story because, like, if you make a noise, aliens kill you, that's literally it. Because that's how. Like, if you make a noise like this, or, something like that, or, more of that stylish. Or if you make, like, a gunshot or an explosion, then aliens will get, like, a little, like, rage attack or something. So, part 2 is where, like, Emily Blunt and the deaf kids leave the house and, like, follow, like, into, like, I don't know, maybe a factory or something, and, like, yeah, the aliens came out, and then some guy saves them and goes under a tunnel for safety. That's really going to probably tell you the whole story, and I don't want to spoil anything else. So, I'm going to probably tell you this of A Quiet Place 2. This is a movie you're going to literally need to see in theaters. Don't wait for it to come on streaming. Go see this in theaters. Like, this film, like, if you're wanting a movie, like, imagine I'm going to give you, like, a sequel, like, examples, like, think of, like, Star Wars New Hope with sequel Empire Strikes Back. Like, the first one of New Hope 4, then 5, the second film. Like, if you love movies that are like sequels are more better than this, A Quiet Place Part 2 is literally more better than the first one. Like, this film, like, it had, my nerve systems, like, went literally all the way up for how much mind-blowing scares there were. This could be, like, the best horror sequel since, like, Evil Dead 2 Dead by Dawn. Like, more, like, gory out of them all. And, this is why I gotta give you a reason of you need to see this in theaters. Is number one, the score music, which is completely insanity. The jump scares were just too much scariness out of them all, and with Emily Blunt back at it again, once again, and Cillian Murphy, I don't know how to pronounce the first name, but I know the last name, was just incredible out of it. With John Krasinski only in the opening scene was just incredible. And I gotta tell you this of Quiet Place Part 2, which maybe I'll spoil this one part. One scene actually filmed in my town. In Buffalo. Yes, I live in Buffalo. Truth story told, revealed, all that. So, I got really more nothing out of it, but, so, if you want a movie that is a mind-blowing, great sequel, I suggest go see A Quiet Place Part 2 in theaters as soon as you can. Are you tired of watching movies at home? Go watch a movie in theaters. Go see A Quiet Place Part 2 in theaters. This is literally the most mind-blowing horror movie that you'll ever see in theaters. Like, more great jump scares, more great brutally intense scenes. This film is, like, literally more intense than the first one. Literally more intense. So, that's gonna probably be all I got. A Quiet Place Part 2. This is gonna be surprising. 10 out of 10. And an A+. So, that's literally all I got. So, Quiet Place Part 2, I'm glad they done the right thing of delaying this, but I'm glad this was meant to be put in theaters. This is what movies are made for. See it with a big crowd or something, or maybe see it with maybe a silent crowd, but see it on the greatest screen as possible for A Quiet Place Part 2. So that is all I got. for YouTube. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And that's literally all I got, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!